you're really, really, really good at golf. How did you become a club designer and didn't try and take it out there on tour? What happened?
Well, I have tried to take it out there on tour. Unfortunately, I'm not quite that good, but it's really helped me with you know, kind of having the artistic side of club design. You know, what players like to see, the nuance aspects of the club, which has worked really good for us at Ping because we're such a heavy engineering company and we always put the premium on performance first. But at the same time, you do need to have those intricate details, you know, that players don't even know that they want to see in the club, and being able to have that you know, that eye has been really helpful in my job.
Well, you're sort of doing yourself a disservice there. To say you're not very good at golf, you've played in major championships, qualified.
Yeah.
You still play a lot of tournament golf?
Yeah.
Talk us through it.
Yeah, so when I graduated from college, I tried to play full time. So I went at it. I went to the tour school, the U.S. tour school here. Didn't make it through, and kind of saw the writing on the wall that, hey, you know, the statistics, it's tough. You know, it's the statistics are against you as a golfer. Try to make it on the big tour, you know, and you only get a crack at it once every year. You know, so you know, I wanted to connect my passion for golf with my scientific passion, and things worked out really good to get my job here at Ping. And fortunately, the company has been very supportive of me to get my PGA Class A accreditation and continue to play competitive golf. And that's been really healthy for me. It's something that it's been a good balance for me because if I played full time, I do think I would get burnt out. And so this allows me to, in the summer months when I have our local and some national tournaments I try to play in, I can really focus on my game and get out there and play competitively. And fortunately, I've been able to have a couple good stretches there in 2011, 2012, and qualified for a couple PGA championships, and narrowly missed getting in the Open Championship there in 2012.
So, moving over to the clubs a little bit more. What was the first club you designed?
First project I worked on was the original Rapture Hybrid, and it was a fun one because I got to use some multi-materials. It had a big tungsten sole on it, a Carpenter 475 face, kind of a unique swoop crown geometry. You had to do some unique things in the crown of it to get it to really sound good, and I always remember it was a lot of fun seeing the club in the store for the first time. I think that was one of the most exciting things.
And is there also a buzz when you see one of the players using it out on tour?
Absolutely, yeah. We that never gets old. Even to this day, you know, we have some new prototype wedges out there, and the first player puts them in. There's always a buzz amongst us in the office place, a lot of pride, and somebody hits a good shot with it, holds out, wins the tournament. You really get this sense of pride that makes the job a lot of fun.
And on that, for our readers, why should they go and get custom fit?
I mean, as simple as getting the right line angle for your irons, going to help you take the right divot, help you get the centeredness of contact dialed in just perfectly. So 100%, you know, regardless of your skill level, going through that fitting experience is crucial.
So we interviewed Dana Garmany, and one of his things, the key problem was that everyone's using all this equipment that's improving every year. He feels everyone should use the same equipment. How do you feel about that as an engineer and a golfer?
Well, I think it'd be unfair to the sport, unfair to the viewers, because, you know, going back to the whole history of golf, everyone is biomechanically built a little bit different as a human being. They all have different arm ratios, hip heights, length, different flexibility and mobility, and that unique fitting experience is part of what helps the sport be what it is today, and helps, you know, the top golfers hit exciting shots and provides some of the more compelling moments in the history of the game, is because of that custom fitting experience. So I think it'd be doing a little bit of a big disservice to the game if we took away that element.
If you were able to design your dream golf club with no restrictions, how much further would that fly? How much further would you hit it?
With the same golf ball, we could probably get a driver to go at least another 20 or 30 yards without adding outside energy to the club. You know, I think that's kind of would be the element. Could you add outside energy to the golf club itself? But without adding outside energy, you know, it'd be somewhere in that neck of the woods.
Where do I buy that one? I need 20 yards.
It's not for sale. Well, people want it to hit it a little bit further, but you know, to help people play better and score better, you know, you also want to help them hit it straighter. You know, and in that combination of distance and percent offline and improving both of those together is going to help lower scores, and that's what we're out to do at the end of the day.
So when you say outside energy, Marty, what do you mean?
That would be the equivalent of, you know, if you had a spring in the club that you cocked or preloaded, or gunpowder or something that exploded. You know, that would be outside energy. Yeah, energy that you don't put into the club is the golfer itself. But I don't think that fits the spirit of the game personally. So we're out to do our job and get the player to get the most out of his body, his or her body and equipment and biomechanics, and maximize that with the golf club design.